Oh my God, we're back. What's up, everybody? Welcome.
Hello.
What's happening?
Welcome to the Uncivilized. We're here. This is a very exciting day today. There is so much shit going on. You with your boy Moo, you got Brian, you got Zach.
Yo.
We got to go over this because it's still a hot topic, obviously. I've been talking a lot of shit on social media about it. The guy is my age, so I got to show some love for Thomas Brady. And he was drunk yesterday, and he was living his life. He was fucked up, man.
Yeah.
They had to carry, one of his buddies had to carry him out of the motherfucking celebration, which they had in Tampa, like, in the water. It looked cool as fuck. Tom was throwing the Lombardi trophy off the boat.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers to catch it, which was just crazy stuff.
But this is how. But this is how you know he's won too many Super Bowls. He doesn't even care about the damn trophy. What if he had missed that? Yeah, it would have went right in the ocean. Now Gronk would have jumped in there and tried to grab it. Yeah, but that's how you know he doesn't even care about it anymore.
I forget which player it was. They showed one of the Buccaneers young bucks, like one of the young players in the locker room after the game, and they're all wiling out and spraying champagne and shit. And somebody was like, "Show us what Brady's doing," and he's like, "Oh man, he's not doing shit," and pans it over, and Brady's literally just cleaning out his locker, just putting shit in his bag, just calm, not doing a thing. Like, this is nothing new for me, boys. This is fucking nope, just another day of work.
I posted that on Facebook, and Zach is absolutely right. Tom Brady was packing his fucking bag after the Super Bowl. Niggas was running around with champagne. Gronk still acting crazy. Brady was literally like he just finished, like he was checking out of a hotel. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm going to fucking leave. We have to talk about it because it just happened. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it. But, Zach, were you shocked by the game?
It was a bad game. Yeah, that was one of the most boring, uneventful, one-sided Super Bowls I've seen in as long as I can remember, man. That was not the Chiefs that we saw throughout the year. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know why they were so out of sync. Honestly, I don't even put that much on – I don't put that much of the loss on Mahomes. And to be honest, I don't put that much of the win on Brady. Where the fuck was the Chiefs' defense the whole game? It was like they didn't even show up, honestly.
Brian.
The Buccaneers defense was just too much. When I saw that stat that said that Mahomes ran for his life a total of 500 yards.
Yeah, I posted it.
Running, evading, defense. That's all defense right there. And I think Mahomes wasn't prepared for that.
He was still doing his thing. He's still flipping and firing these fucking upside down, backwards throws that were on point, and they're hitting these guys in their fucking chest and in their head. And
but
they
he
were
also
like,
got cracked. He was getting cracked.
For sure.
He was getting lit up. He was getting lit up. He was getting up a couple times. He looked defeated. He was like, man, if they hit me one more time, like shit.
Mahomes literally got hit one time. He got up and ordered the new Detroit style pizza. He was like, no black olives on that Detroit style. You don't shut your light-skinned ass up. It was a goddamn disaster. But we should have seen it coming, guys, because we saw Aaron Rodgers running, Brian. Remember when they played? We were like, damn, Rodgers getting sacked a lot. And then it was like, wait a minute. He has no O-line.
Yeah. And
KC's O-line, B, was depleted. They had 3 guys out, 3 starters. Zach, it was nothing they could do. Mahomes was getting hit, throwing the ball, hitting motherfuckers in the hands, and they would drop it. What can you do?
Yeah.
But I think that they were doing a lot of GOAT talk, Brian, and a lot of he might be the Michael Jordan of the NFL, Zach, and that talk's over. It's done. For Mahomes, because it's like Tom Brady has more wins, Super Bowls, than any other franchise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, all the teams. The craziest stat I saw, Tom Brady is more likely – I don't know if it was win. I think it's win. But let's just say Tom Brady is more likely to go to a Super Bowl than Steph Curry is to make a three-pointer.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That stat was so crazy. All of us
fucking
shut the fuck up. When I said that he has more Super Bowl wins than teams, the Uncivilized shut the fuck up. Zach didn't say anything. Brian was like, wait a minute, what?
And I think Steph Curry has hit 700 3-pointers so far.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
And that's
and Brady is still more likely to go. And you know, I troll a lot of people on then, and I said, you know, the GOAT of all GOATs, but in team sports, football is hard. Like a motherfucker can get lucky and get on the basketball court and shoot. You might make a shot. If you're being covered, you're not. Football's hard. Getting hit's hard, man. Like, it's a hard sport. And 43, that's my age. I woke up today and pissed, and I damn near fell on the toilet. Like, you're just old. Like, you're too old to get hit. You're snap. You know, he's still sharp. Now, granted, you know, Brady eats like baby legs and like weird shit. Like, he eats like grains and nuts and berries and shit. So he keeps himself intact.
Yeah.
But 7 Super Bowls at 43 in a sport. Now, you could go like, well, Jordan and them had to play offense and defense. I'm like, yeah, but that's like, you know, I just don't compare them. Football's tough. Your average running back, what's his life? 3 years? Motherfuckers don't what was Marcus Spears, Brian said, I played 9 years. This nigga's been to 10 Super. I played 9 years. Yeah. The guy's been to 10. People, look at Alex Smith's leg.
Yeah.
When they broke his motherfucking leg.
Yeah, he almost died.
Football, man. Now, if you want to go all time.
I mean, Paul George had his leg broken. Paul George broke his leg.
Yeah. Who Paul? Yeah, but that damn nigga dunking himself, that dumbass nigga. But like, if you want to go all time, yeah, I'm clowning. We live today. I'm clowning niggas today. If you want to go all time, you gotta go Serena. The bitch goddamn won a tournament. The bitch is pregnant. Are you pregnant?
He's got 23 Grand Slams.
Yeah.
I mean, Tiger got like 20-something too. He got more than 23.
I don't think you can compare these different sports, man. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work because some of these sports, you're individually solely responsible.
Exactly.
Some of these sports, basketball, you're involved on offense and defense. To be honest, this is why I don't give Tom Brady that much credit in all of these. He has nothing to do when the Patriots or Buccaneers defense is on the field. If they choose and fuck up and don't cover teams and teams rack up 49 points, what the fuck is Tom Brady supposed to do about that? How can you stop that? You can't compare the different sports.
Okay, so let me say something. So he has to read defenses now. When he's on the offense, there's a lot of work there. I mean,
but that doesn't have anything to do with his team's defense and how they play. When he's on the side of the field and the defense for the Buccaneers is on the field, he has no control and no say and no power.
But he also has all to do with the points that are being scored.
Not necessarily. What if they're just racking up fucking pick sixes or I mean, I'm just saying it's not a sport like basketball. It's not a sport like basketball where, you know, Mike or LeBron or anybody, they run back and forth. You play offense, defense, you're in control. There's only 5 dudes. You're one of 5 the whole fucking game. Brady's one of fucking how many that go across that field? The whole
70 people damn near. But here's the thing with that, Zach. Even when the defense, maybe they fuck up, maybe they're good, it's still the quarterback's fault.
Always.
When Lamar Jackson, like even on the defense, like what did they say? It's Brady versus Mahomes. Brady ain't had nothing to do with the defense. That was Todd Bowles, who's a brother. The one thing that Bruce Arians did that Brian know, and you probably know too, Zach, but black people definitely know. How many goddamn black coordinators do you have, Brian? 4?
Yeah, more than that.
All of them.
Right. It was like 7.
How many women did he have? 2?
1 or 2. Yeah.
His strength, your strength coach is a woman. So she's going to a motherfucker that's 6'4", 320, like, I need you to give me like 20 squats. Oh, okay, cool. What are you not gonna do it? In front of she's gonna cuss you the fuck out. She's punching him in the chest the same way a guy. Bruce Arian and Tampa, I mean, my God. Even Jeff Saturday, Tom Brady's old guy, was like, Tom really wasn't the MVP. It really was Todd Bowles, the brother that coached the defense.
Yeah.
And everybody said that. The defense won that game. But remember, Brian, a coach can't get MVP.
No.
No.
And look,
no.
that being said, I'm not taking anything away from what Brady did. He's still a fucking amazing quarterback. He's still one of the best of all time. I'm not going to get in that discussion because I think it's silly anyways. I'm just saying sport-wise, you can't compare. I see people doing all that shit. Who's the best? Is it Serena or is it Tiger or is it Michael or is it fucking Todd? I'm just like,
you can't
fuck out of here. You cannot compare sports.
You can't compare team sports to individual sports.
Yeah, I don't even think you can compare team sports. You can't compare because for this reason, football's different than basketball. Football's different than basketball.
True, but I think when they're talking about a standpoint of Brady being the GOAT versus LeBron, I'm seeing that a lot now. Like Brady versus
silly
LeBron.
Ass comparison.
But I'm thinking from the standpoint of those are two great players in their own individual sports that actually can make teams better. They can move to another team and make that team a championship team. So in that sense, that makes sense to me. The comparison makes sense because they both are doing the same thing, but in different sports at the same time.
The thing, though, with that comparison, one is extremely hard to get to because LeBron going to the NBA and he brings people along with him like Brady has done this one time with Tampa. Basketball, you're only, like you said, you only have to control the five guys. And one guy can kind of take over basketball. Like, shit, LaMelo Ball is damn near taking over. I mean, this motherfucker's bad. He's just a kid.
Yeah.
You know, football's just a harder – I mean, because you can look at the teams that have been in the Super Bowl. It's just fewer. And to have won more rings, literally that stat alone ends it. You won more rings than the Patriots have won 6 and the Steelers have won 6. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Then it's Brady. I mean, look, I know, Zach, you're in Cleveland. You eat spaghetti with a bunch of chili on it and you're farting in the bathtub.
First of all, it's Cincinnati. You shut the fuck up, Cleveland. It's Cincinnati, and you'll get it right.
The most heated, you motherfucker. I'll fly out there. Look, this is the most heated that Uncivilized have been. I know the audience, when they watch them, like, these niggas are going at it. But Brady makes you do that. Brady makes you, he just brings it out of you, man. He brings it out of you. We got to stop with this one. I'm literally have to fly out, and Zach's going to have a bat beat me with it. B, jump into something, baby. We jump into the next topic. My God. I'm sweating right now.
That's funny. So officially, the Aunt Jemima logo has been retired. It's been replaced with the rebranding Pearls Milling Company. Which I mean, it's a little better. It's a little better. But I mean, previously, you guys know where Aunt Jemima, the name came from? It came from an old song from a 1875 minstrel show.
Yeah.
Where the people performed in blackface, and it was called Old Aunt Jemima. So that's where the actual name came from. And it came from a lady who was enslaved by the name of Nancy Green, and I believe that they paid her in pancake syrup or batter. I don't think it was syrup. It was pancake batter. I don't think they were making syrup before, but I think, it was boxes of powder mix. So
I mean, this story, I never went and bought Aunt Jemima as a kid, or my mom was in a different aisle. She's like, hey, go to aisle 5 and get me a box of them nigga cakes. It was just Aunt Jemima. Like, this doesn't, the change is good. I guess, I mean, it's a minor. I mean, these kind of small changes, I'm not like, oh man, it's really gonna keep the cops off my ass now.
Right.
It doesn't really, I mean, I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'd quit eating the shit anyway, just because you get to a certain age, you're like, you can't eat pancakes all the time, just because it gives you high cholesterol, and it's not really good for you. Syrup, it's definitely not good for you. And but I think these little small changes they're doing, it's okay. The milling company is funny. But yeah, it's almost like the Uncle Ben's rice. It's like what my dad said. He said, look at you in commercials right now. When I was a kid, you were the butt. That's it. You weren't motherfucking driving a car. You weren't motherfucking the dad in the house. you were the butler, or you were like a nigga by the dumpster somewhere taking out the trash. Like you weren't in shit. Now you watch a commercial. There's a commercial out right now. A black family has a Chinese kid. I was like, where the fuck? What the fuck is going on? They are overcorrecting for Trump.
Yeah.
Every commercial.
A lot of people.
Every commercial. Yeah, they just overcorrect. So the ad agency's like, cool, y'all want to be racist? Cool. Black lady, white guy, mixed kids. Black guy, white lady, mixed kids. Asian, Puerto Rican, black kids. Like one family had a fucking robot as a kid. I was like, God damn, even the robot. What the fuck is going on here? But it's
the stupid thing is it pacifies people. Even if it's only for a day, it makes people be like, oh, we're making progress. And it's like progress towards what? Progress towards what? What the fuck was fixed or who is being helped right now by this? Like, I get it. I'm all for it. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm all for the origin and hopefully, you know, getting that lady's family or her estate some kind of reimbursement or money or whatever the fuck. But like, that is not fixing racism at all. At all. We're not even putting a fucking dent in it. That's a drop in the bucket, you know.
And they haven't.
Go ahead, B.
I said they haven't really showed us the logo of Pearl Milling Company. It could be another black lady. I mean, who knows?
It's probably my black ass walking. It's me walking up the steps trying to ass naked sweating. Sweating.
They paid him in pancake batter.
Right. Yeah. Yes. It's a nigga laying in a bathtub soaking in pancake batter. That's the new one. They pissed off. Yeah, Pearl Milling Company. They just go off the fucking rails. I mean, shit. I mean, like I dropped the name Ahmaud Arbery, and the mother was like, "Man, where did I know that name from?" I'm like, that's the brother that got shot,
got hunted,
and you don't even hear about that anymore. It's like I said last time, it just went away. So the nigga cake. So you taking away Uncle Ben and all that other shit. Just arrest him. Like. Prosecute motherfuckers and shot that guy. And that would make me very happy, make me feel like cool. You know, and y'all know I'll walk like 10 miles. Cause you know I'd be working out and walking and shit. There's not a walk I go on. I'm like, man, I might get pulled over. I remember asking Zach, we said it before on the podcast. If I was walking home from Oldfields at 2:33 in the morning, would you be surprised if the cop picked me up? He's like, no. Cause it just happens.
Yeah,
you know, and I ain't doing it.
You need to be
fucking
like
LAPD.
You need to be like, officer, this is a walk for peace. If he asks you what do you want?
My God. I'm telling you guys right now, I don't know if it's the time or if it's the coffee. This is the live ass Uncivilized. The boys are coming in hot today, live. Zach, can you please talk to me? Just jump the fuck in.
We got to talk about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
we're gonna really
talk about this.
Yeah, we're gonna really sit with this one.
Okay. I feel bad. I feel bad because off the top of my head, I don't know this woman's name, but I think that's a good thing, and I want to get into this. Yeah. I want to get into why. I want to get into the why of that. Okay. So, Gorilla Glue head. What do you want to call her? Gorilla Glue woman. This woman, she's gone viral. There's some people out there listening to it that don't know what I'm talking about right now. So we'll give them the rundown. There's a woman on TikTok who went viral because she ran out of the Got to Be Glued hairspray that she uses for her hair. So she got Gorilla Glue adhesive spray and put it in her hair. And by the time she went viral, she said her hair had been like that for a month, for an entire month. She said she'd washed it like 15 times, everything. Yep. There she is. Yeah. And, so I don't know. Did you guys see the pictures now? It came out. She shaved her head. She basically scalped. Like I think they said there was like a TMZ was going to fly her out. And there was some doctor that was willing to like do that, like a scalp, some kind of surgery. I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah, they're doing it now or something like that. I saw an article that said they're in the process of doing that. Yeah.
She already had a GoFundMe that raised like $10,000 also. And here's the kicker. Which is why I wanted to talk about why I don't know her name. She's now verified with a blue check on Instagram, which that doesn't mean anything at all. But why? What is the purpose here? Like
she probably has enough followers to be financially paid on Instagram, maybe just to go viral. Yeah, she's trying to get paid.
Can you imagine being that stupid and somehow? I guess this is
Getting
the reward.
rewarded.
I guess this is the reward. I don't feel bad calling her stupid, by the way, at all, because the biggest thing, and here's like, there were rumors that she was going to sue. I still don't know if that's true or not. I've not seen anything to really verify that. But here's the thing that somebody brought up. I promise you, hair product and spray glue were not in the same fucking aisle, which means she walked her ass all the way to the home goods hardware department where there was tape and adhesives and wall mounting frame stuff, and found Gorilla Glue adhesive spray and saw the word glue and spray and said, this should go into my hair.
It's probably cheaper than the actual hair product. I mean, she could have been on the budget. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, my sisters saw this. I got 3 of them. And they were like, what?
No, your sisters.
My sisters like, what in the fuck is this bitch doing? Plus, this bitch is doing this shit during Black History Month. So during Black History Month, instead of remembering some pioneers, my feed is full of this bitch that Brian, they had the doctor had to scrape. It was almost like like they had to scrape her fucking head.
Scalped.
Right?
Yeah.
Scalped.
It looked like a bunch of hot ass beef jerky.
And then to think I'm gonna sue Gorilla Glue, who is a major company. I mean, Gorilla Glue is what people use when they're building your fucking house.
What are you gonna sue?
So it's meant to last.
Like, what do you? This
Like
is the same. This is the same.
Forever.
See, this is the fucking reason why they have a thing that's a warning label on a chainsaw that says "Don't put your hands on the blade while it's fucking running," or why they have a thing on a toaster that says "Don't put it in the bathtub while there's fucking water and it's plugged in." Don't put warning labels on this shit. Let thin the gene pool. Let these motherfuckers weed themselves out for us.
Usually the warning label is minuscule. I'm just gonna.
Do you think
you have to find the warning label sometime? You look it up the package, you're like, oh, there it goes, way down there. What does it say? Let me get a magnifying glass.
I mean, you remember when we were younger, like in the 90s, I think, maybe late 90s, the guy or the woman sued McDonald's because the coffee was too hot.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Remember that?
Do you know the details of that story though? Do you know the details of this story? Oh, because I've read into it. This was not, that was McDonald's brilliant marketing and money going to work right there. Look up the details. That old lady got almost 3rd-degree burns all on the inside of her legs. They served it to her at over like 100 and some absurdly, ridiculously hot. This was not like drinkable coffee. This was fucking liquid magma that this lady got poured all over her lap. They have a picture of it. Her skin is like melted. Okay. It like fucked this lady up. Okay. It was bad.
Okay. Now that. Okay.
You're both going to hell for laughing at that.
That hot ass cup of coffee had a visual warning label. The steam that's coming above it. Look.
No. Read the details. Read the details on what hot coffee is and the temperature that they serve this at. I'm serious. Because all we're talking about right now was a McDonald's smear campaign. Like, I'm not joking. Read into this, man. Read it. Seriously. Do the research. I'm telling you. Because they fucking paid that woman because they fucking destroyed that lady. Like, they fucking melted the skin off her body. This was not kind of hot coffee.
How did the coffee get in her lap, though?
I don't know.
Yeah, she probably dropped it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, when you get
that's cool, yeah. But hold on. You've got to admit, is that not a fair argument to be like, yeah, man, I spilled my coffee, and I'm supposed to get hot coffee on my lap. It's not supposed to fucking melt my goddamn skin off. Yeah, I think that's a fair argument.
I agree. Now, all I'm saying is, She had to have picked this cup up with her bare hand. Like, I mean, now you should feel the outside, and it's hotter than usual now, even with a wrapping around it. I mean, you should feel it in your hand. Then my trigger warning, I'd be like, oh, it's kind of hotter than normal. Then I would look at the steam coming from the top. Maybe put my nose close to it or something just to see the level of heat. Then I may just put a little bit on there and test it out.
Yes.
But from there, you should know. Do not drink that. So
yeah, you burn yourself. I hope you burn the shit out of yourself.
I mean, yeah, I agree with Brian. I'm like, first of all, you're in the McDonald's drive-thru. The coffee has a top. They hand you the coffee.
Fucking assholes. I'm gonna look up the details of this.
You put it in a coffee holder, your cup holder. You drive away. Already when you grab, you're like, oh, it's hot. Brian, the steam. He's right. I take a little sip. Oh, this is hot as shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it down for a second.
But no, this old bitch must have grabbed it, took the top off, and been like, I guess I'm just a crazy old bitch. Drove away. Goddamn stuff.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that's probably what happened.
So, because you're both being fucking assholes about this, I just looked it up. So it's a 79-year-old woman in 1992. Typical reaction, exactly what you two dickheads are saying. Isn't coffee supposed to be hot? And they didn't pour it on her. She spilled it on herself. All right, right? Now for the facts. She wasn't driving, and the car wasn't moving. She had the cup in between her legs with the top off to put cream in it, to take the lid off to put cream in the coffee. The car stopped, and it spilled the entire contents on her lap. The coffee was not just hot, but it was dangerously hot. She was wearing sweatpants that absorbed the coffee and kept it against her skin. She suffered third-degree burns, the most serious kind, and required skin grafts on her inner thighs and elsewhere.
What
she
else?
Offered, yeah, basically. Yeah. Oh, I'll show you a picture.
No, I don't want to see a picture.
Yeah, now I'm going to show you guys a picture. You made me look into this.
All right, so basically,
long story short, this is not the same thing because Gorilla Glue
Lady. Goddamn thing.
No, it is not the same thing.
She has a goddamn cup holder. 1997. What was the bitch riding a goddamn buggy? Fuck that old woman. Fuck the Gorilla Glue woman. I don't know about that shit.
Oh my god. Do you think the Gorilla Glue people? Do you think the Gorilla Glue people ever thought they would have to fucking tell anybody not to put that shit in their hair? Are they like? Are we really sitting here? Do we have to add this on our warning label? By the way, don't put this in your fucking hair.
The woman's a goddamn look. Both of them look. Okay, look. The old lady, you want to give her a pass? Cool. You know, I'm not giving a pass. Did Lil Nas X get tits? I'm just throwing it out.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude?
Is that real? Is that real? I need to know. I need to know because I really need to fucking know. Is that shit real?
What the fuck is Lil Nas X doing? Because it's not like he got tits and then he turned into like a full girl. The nigga still got a mustache and like a mid fade and he's got tits.
You didn't answer me. I'm not joking. Is that real? Or is that like a fat suit?
Guys the photo. I don't know if it's real or not. Brian said maybe it's a fat suit. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this kid is doing. And these kids, I don't know. We're not even gonna spend time with that goddamn story. I don't know what the fuck Lil Nas X is doing. I don't know what these kids are doing.
I can tell you what a substitute teacher was doing.
Oh, please tell me.
Okay, we got a substitute teacher that was charged with 19 counts of child molestation after molesting herself. Oh, not molesting, masturbating in front of a class full of children.
So there were 19 kids, so they hit her with a charge for each kid, huh?
Yeah. And they said the only reason that they know is because she fucking videotaped herself and shared it.
Well, where is this school at? Where were these teachers at when I was a goddamn kid? I mean, shit. My teachers look like my teachers, like, the women look like guys and the guys look like corpses. Like, this woman's probably good looking and she's, masturbating in front of the kids. That's a
probably like
day at school.
These young substitutes. We didn't have young substitutes.
Hey, maybe she's just really passionate about education. And she really wanted these kids to learn.
These kids are probably like, why is her eyes rolling in the back of her head up there? Why is she not teaching us nothing? What's she doing up there? You know, they probably whispering in the class, passing those. What the fuck is she doing up there? Why is she so fucking?
Oh my God!
Who knows?
What's funny is that none of the kids said shit. Which normally, when a teacher has sex with the kid tells a friend, does all this shit, and they get caught. I was just watching that show, The Teacher, where the teacher ran her mouth and did all this shit. But if that teacher had had sex with a bruh, that bruh ain't saying shit. That, you know, the brother, cool, we chilling. I ain't saying shit. It ain't getting out. Ain't nobody gonna fucking know. But the teachers are getting caught. It's always like these young blonde like teachers, like, what the fuck is this shit?
Okay, serious question though, because I haven't read anything about this. So is this like a sex ed class where she like took off her clothes and did this as like a display for the class and recorded it?
They really didn't give any.
Okay, I'm saying, is she like sitting? You know what I mean? Is she like sitting behind her desk with like a camera, like secretly recording it in front of the kids and doing it, like showing the kid? Because I mean, they're both fucked up and weird, but for some reason, I had like a sex ed class, like her, like, you know, and this is how you do it, with like her legs spread, like sitting on the counter in front of everybody. You
would have loved that. Look at But no, it says investigator.
Good teacher.
Yeah. It says the investigators found the video. It really didn't get into where she was sitting in the class, how she was sitting. I didn't think they wanted to get too graphic in a.
Gotcha. I guess that
how
doesn't
she
matter.
got caught is the stupidest goddamn thing. To get caught like that is just dumb.
She shared it.
Just dumb. I'm gonna tell you something not dumb though. This Louisiana garbage workers that goddamn pulled their truck up because they heard about the Amber Alert, obviously, on their phone, and they saved this 6-year-old girl.
6-year-old.
The brothers were like, you know, we got kids. We saw the car. And they stopped it, and it made national news. And that's just, I mean, out of everything we've said today, that is one uplifting goddamn thing. And I'm just like, I would do the same thing if I saw, you know, you get the Amber Alerts, but then it's like, what would you do if you saw the car?
Right.
You know, like, Brian, would you intervene and be like, I gotta save this, I gotta help this kid?
When you're dealing with kids, I definitely would intervene.
No question. Even if you don't even want to get like physically involved, I'm at least following the car and calling like, "Hey, I'm on this car. I see it. This is where we're at, and I'm not gonna stop following it."
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Me too. I definitely would intervene.
You know, because a lot of people, they say they would do, and what you said was physically involved is right. Because most of the time, those guys obviously are cowards. It's very rare they got like a gun on them, because they don't need a gun to goddamn forcibly make a move on a kid. So if you're following the car and it's really getting the whereabouts, like where they stop. Yeah. And this weird motherfucker, that's weird ass shit, man. Just weird motherfuckers. There's some sick motherfuckers out there in the world that, I mean, shit.
Well, I read an article recently too about France and how their age of consent is 15. And I think some of these other countries, like in the same article, it said the Philippines age of consent is 12. I'm like, how? Like, are you serious?
How? It's gross old men that are making those laws.
But I'm saying some of these, there was a whole list in the article of all these other countries that have age of consent. It's like 15, 12.
Oh, dude, that's down south. Fucking Alabama and Louisiana and shit, I bet it's fucking super low.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're talking about Alabama. I mean, shit, a nigga can take a fucking horse to prom. I mean, those motherfuckers. I went to school. You want to talk about weird? I went to school with about 4 or 5 kids. It was a group of them. It was siblings, and they were all incest kids. And so their eyes were like fish-eyed, not like Asian, but like almost oval. And the foreheads were big, and their hair. And they were just all incest, and they all looked the same. And it was really, and the dad would come pick him up in the van. I think it was like a cousin or not a sister, but it was too close. because the genes don't know what to do. And it was just like, and no one made fun of him. No one was like, oh, you guys are incest kids. They were like, hey, man, that's Timmy. Timmy's dad and his mom are cousins. Fuck it. It was just,
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't just.
I mean, when you see an incest person, it's like looking at an alien. So you're like, man, I better leave that motherfucker alone.
It's kind of obvious a little bit with some of the features. Yeah. I've seen the incest kid too, and it's kind of like it's a different look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An incest kid looks like Walmart Jordans, where the Jordan, his legs.
No, I'm just.
I just like how you guys keep saying an incest kid is.
You're like, are those Jordans? You're like, nah, man, those are
Gordons. Right there. Those are Air Gordons.
Doesn't matter, Air Gordons and shit. But all right, look, we're gonna end this. You went to Uncivilized. We're gonna end this with this story. This has been. I'm literally sweating and tired just from laughing so much at the fucking episode. I mean, god damn. But yesterday, I watched the video. I didn't try it, Brian, because I didn't want my ass to completely shit water.
Yeah.
Fucking prick. But I did. Brian knows, he's like, if you tried that motherfucker, So I'm gonna talk about it because I watched Dame Drops, who is the super official food critic, and good for Dame. He's in a Burger King commercial, still running with a couple like food influencers, and Dame always gets, as soon as it comes out, he tries it. He's in his car. He's an entertaining brother, and he's done well doing that. And Dame got the new Cajun flounder filet sandwich from Popeyes. Cajun flounder filet. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. You mean to tell me, goddamn you Popeyes, I can go get the chicken sandwich, which is already flames, fire, then get a Cajun flounder sandwich, then get a box large of your Cajun fries. You know I'm getting strawberry soda. You know I'm getting that strawberry soda.
Yeah.
Hey, he auditioned for a commercial right now.
I know about this. Hello, my name is Flounder Johnson. I'll be doing an audition for Papa.
Yeah.
That Cajun flounder sandwich with pickles, a little bit of tartar sauce, and a brioche bun. Man, Popeyes, you read my mind. The new Cajun flounder sandwich at Popeyes, $3.99 while supplies last. So there you go.
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna ask you something. Would you prefer that Popeyes fish sandwich with flounder or catfish fillet?
You already know the answer.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it. You gotta keep it, as Brian calls my feet, battered catfish fillet. Y'all will never see my feet on this podcast. But my feet look like they've been dredged in that old sea. My feet
they look extremely seasoned, like a cast iron grill. Like you got to season the cast iron grill.
I don't know if you guys remember the part in A Color Purple when Celie made that breakfast with Suge Avery, and she had that piece of ham popping that still had the bone, 2 eggs over medium. She had toast and pancakes. That's what my feet look like. That black ass piece of ham that was in that pan, like an old, like that pan that Celie used in The Color Purple was given. That's an old slave pan. That like slavery. It was like, I'm talking about my feet look seasoned, and I would want the catfish over the flounder. Now I'm gonna ask you guys, cause Zach, shit, top 5 sandwiches, fast food that aren't burgers. Boom.
Let's come up with that on the fly?
No, well, not 5 each.
Oh.
Not 5 each. Let's name 5.
That aren't burgers?
That's not a burger.
I mean, so not Chick-fil-A. Popeye's chicken sandwich has to be in there.
Popeye's chicken sandwich, we got 1.
It's got to be on there.
So that's 1. We need 4 more.
I'm going to tell you, there's a few sandwiches at Mike's Deli over there.
Ooh. Mike's Deli.
Oh, they fire. They got a
Chiller.
lot of sandwiches there.
I mean, are we
So
picking like small businesses, or are we doing like big chains?
Oh, we doing
Let's do
big chains.
chains.
Okay. I'll take that back. Okay. All right, go Moo. You gotta let me think about that.
Zach, Arby's.
Oh,
I don't even eat. I haven't had Arby's in forever. I can't even talk about Arby's.
Arby's.
Zach.
Arby's.
Arby's.
It's over.
I can go to chicken, bacon, Swiss sandwich, Brian, at Arby's, and you can get the fuck out of here with their curly fries. You can get, and in the hey guys, in the comments, we're gonna name out some sandwiches, and if you can think of any, drop them in the comments. Obviously, you went to Uncivilized. So we got 3 more. Arby's. From Arby's. I mean, shit. Beef and cheddar. I mean, Zach, what you think?
Fucking classic roast beef. I want 37 roast beef sandwiches with 200 packs of Arby's sauce and a bucket of curly fries. You don't need to. They just basic. They are fucking right out of the game. Just a fucking classic roast beef with nothing on it. It is fucking fire for sure. That's number 1 for me. Number one
for you. So we got the Popeye chicken sandwich, Arby's, several sandwiches at Arby's.
Why is there only one Arby's?
A non-burger. What'd you say?
Why is there only one Arby's?
No, I'm talking about. I have several Arby's sandwiches, but I'm saying that we can't have. There's 2 chains. So what we done? Popeyes. Then we have several sandwiches at Arby's. We have 3 more chains to pick from. You know, you gotta go to that Chick-fil-A.
I mean, it's got to go on the list. If more than one chicken sandwich can go on there.
Yeah.
Well, it's non-burgers.
Yeah,
it's non-burgers.
Yeah, that's why it's hard.
I've fucked with the Chick-fil-A. Oh, I need the Polynesian sauce. Or I can do the Chick-fil-A spicy, and I'm gonna do the what am I putting on that one, Brian? Maybe just some of that honey mustard. Chick-fil-A is a place, B and Zach, that everyone knows. When I go in there, it's uniform. Every fucking time. I've never opened up that pack, Brian, and been like, well, damn, this looks weird. No, it looks the fucking same from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, 2 more. Fast food, non-burgers.
Fast food, non-burger. I mean, something from Taco Bell's got to go on there.
Ooh, shit.
4 times a steak. They don't even have that anymore. But this is, yeah.
Brian.
I don't know.
Brian.
I haven't had some of this stuff in a long time. It's been a while.
Brian asked me, been inside from Kobe, like, there's fast food? I'm going to tell you right now, Taco Bell. Hey, B, let the 3 of us, I'll go first. You have 5 seconds to answer this. So Taco Bell's the 4th one. Yeah. You have 5 seconds to answer this. I'll go first. Your Taco Bell order. Mexican pizza, 2 hard shell Taco Supremes.
I'll take Nachos Bel Grande and a few tacos.
Okay. Zach.
2 steak chalupas, 2 soft tacos, and some cheesy fiesta potatoes.
God damn. Look how fast that was. Look how fast that was. Yeah. And the 3 of us right now, remember, being with our buddies in high school when Taco Bell was pure, when Taco Bell was beautiful, when Taco Bell was actually using real goddamn, it felt like real ground beef.
Oh, yeah, the beef burritos. You remember those beef burritos?
You would be surprised. You guys know they still get rated in, like, the top out of, like, all the fast food restaurants as far as, like, quality of meat. Them and Del Taco are always, like, top of the list.
Del Taco's pretty good. Yeah.
Del Taco's pretty good. Yeah, so, I mean, Taco Bell, I just remember being in high school, just getting a oh, man, just classic Taco Bell. That's 4. Last one. Non-burger.
Fast food. For me, it's easy because I'm out here in Cincinnati. It's fucking Cheese Coney from fucking Skyline or Gold Star. But they don't have the. I mean, there's not really a good spot out there where you can get Conies.
It's got to be universal. It's got to be a non-fucking. And maybe it's just 4.
What's the same? Well, we haven't found any, like, there's still corporate sandwich spots like Subway or Jersey Mike's or
Jersey Mike's. There you go. Jersey Mike's. There you go.
You know what? I'll tell you right now. I will tell you right now. I'll take Jimmy John's over Jersey Mike's because their bread's better. I like their bread more.
I like Jersey Mike's better.
I like Jersey Mike's better.
Yeah. Oh, I can. No, see, Brian, that's it. I think we can do. We can half it and do for you, Jimmy. It's the same.
I'm okay with
They're
Jersey
both
Mike's. I'm cool. Like I said, I'm cool with Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's is real good.
Brian, let's cut the bullshit. Jersey Mike's number 56. The bill was at Big Kahuna with it's the Philly cheesesteak.
Yep.
Mushrooms, onions, peppers. Get the fuck out of here. Regular size because the giant feeds fucking everybody. Jersey Mike's has Mrs. Bickey's chips.
Yeah, I go
Mrs.
turkey
Bickey's
roast.
barbecue.
Yep, turkey roast beef, bacon. I'll normally get the giant. I'll normally get the giant one, and I'll just eat it throughout the day. So if I get it for lunch, I'll just eat lunch and dinner. I'll knock that out.
Do they do a good Philly cheesesteak?
Oh yeah, that Philly cheesesteak. They do the chicken Philly too. That's pretty good.
Yeah, they do.
Fuck a chicken Philly. I want a proper one, but
chicken Philly's good too, though.
We're going to Booze. If we're getting cheesesteaks in LA, we're going to Booze.
Oh yeah, Booze.
It's just that simple.
Well,
so that's the whole reason I never know that. I never.
You should have thrown Booze in there. I think Booze needs to go in there.
Does that count as a big enough chain? Can we sneak that in? Because Philly cheesesteak.
We might. Okay, we've done the 5, but if we're gonna go cheesesteak, just a 5A. For people, and we're going to end with this. For people that don't know, in LA, there's a place that even my friends from Philly will tell you, this is as good as Philly. It's Booze.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Korean owned. And I did a video for it with All Def Digital because the owner's like my buddy. And he's flying the Amoroso rolls in. He's got Cheese Whiz. He's got Tasty Cakes. He's got Wise Chips, which is all East Coast. He's got great fries. The Philly cheese are so goddamn good. Mm-hmm. All 3 of us are telling you it's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Booze Philly cheesesteak is killer. Yeah. I mean, just thinking about it. God,
man, the last time we ate there, I almost fell asleep before we were even back in the car. Like, that's how good that shit is. It's the best cheesesteak I've ever had.
Yeah, I may go there. I may go there tomorrow, guys. I may go there tomorrow. I'll send you guys a picture.
Send me a picture. I'm definitely going to try the Popeyes flounder sandwich. We guys gave you our 5 rundown. We had the hair girl. We had Brady. This was a fucking killer cast today. Great topics. I mean, just 2021. Just when you thought 2020, like, man, this can't get any better. And we didn't even bring up Trump's impeachment shit because we didn't need to bring that shit up. We're like, hey,
we talked about that motherfucker enough for 4 years.
Yeah, and the evidence speaks for itself.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, just impeach the motherfuckers. I love all the goddamn Capitol guys that are like, wait a minute, we're getting arrested? Yeah, motherfucker, you're actually getting arrested. So, but yeah, guys, great hang.
Yeah.
Great cast. It's been fun. You're Uncivilized. I'm Moo.
Brian.
Zach.
And we out this motherfucker. I'm going to go Gorilla Glue my pubic hair and then rip them off my knee. I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Peace.
All right, yo. Peace, guys. Yeah.